Deep in the laboratory in Japan, a scientist named Dr. Masaru Emoto was about to change the way we look at reality forever. He believed something that most modern scientists at the time thought was impossible. He believed that human thoughts, words, and intentions could actually have a physical effect on matter. To prove this, he decided to conduct a practical experiment using something as simple as water. He would expose water to different words, some beautiful, like love and gratitude, and others harsh, like hate and fear. And then he would flash freeze the water to examine the crystals under a microscope. What he found was staggering, and we will discuss his world-changing discovery in detail very soon. But before we do, you must understand why this matters to you. If your body is made of about 70% water, and if water has a memory for intention, then you are essentially a walking, breathing recorder of your own thoughts. Today, I'm going to show you how to use this secret of water to perform what's known as a quantum jump, a physical ritual called the 2-cup method that can shift you from the life you have to the life you want in a single night. Stay with me until the very end, because I'm also going to share a daily 1-cup ritual that you can do every night to ensure your new reality becomes permanent. The 2-cup method looks like a simple science experiment you'd see in a middle school classroom, but it is actually a psychological quantum jump that can rewire your reality in an afternoon. If you've been struggling to manifest your desires through visualization alone, it's probably because your brain is currently rejecting the new story you're trying to tell. Your logical mind sees your current bank account, your current relationship status, and your current health, and it shouts, "This is the truth." Today, I'm going to show you how to use 2 simple glasses of water to bypass that logical guardkeeper and physically bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Stay with me until the very end of this video, because I'm going to reveal a specific safety ritual that ensures you don't accidentally bring the baggage of your old wife into your new timeline. Have you ever felt like you were stuck in a specific version of your life, like a character in a movie who can't seem to change the script? You try to think positive, you try to do the affirmations, but the physical world keeps pushing back. This is because your consciousness is currently tuned to a specific frequency. Neville Goddard, the master of the law of assumption, taught us that all versions of reality already exist right now in the 4th dimension. You aren't creating a new life. You are simply shifting your awareness into a version of you that is already wealthy, already loved, and already healthy. But sometimes, the mind needs a physical act to believe the shift is real. This is where the 2-cup method comes in. It is a physical ritual that creates a glitch in your current programming, allowing you to quantum jump into a parallel reality where your wish is already fulfilled. Before we get into the exact steps of the ritual, I need to tell you a story that will change the way you look at a glass of water forever. This is the story of Dr. Masaru Emoto, a Japanese scientist who, in the 1990s, decided to see if human thoughts could actually change the physical structure of matter. He didn't use complex machines, he used water. Dr. Emoto would take samples of water from different sources, freeze them, and look at the crystals under a high-powered microscope. But here is the part that sounds like science fiction. Before freezing the water, he would expose it to different human intentions. He would write words like love and gratitude on some bottles, and words like hate and fear on others. He even played different types of music for the water. The results were mind-blowing. The water exposed to love and gratitude formed exquisite, symmetrical, and breathtakingly beautiful crystals that looked like diamonds. But the water exposed to hate or negative intentions formed jagged, chaotic, and ugly shapes that looked like they were rotting. Dr. Emoto proved that water is a recorder of vibration. Water has a memory, and it can store your intentions and your emotions. Based on your intentions, water crystals change their shape. Now, consider this. Your body is made of about 70% water. If a simple word on a bottle can change the physical structure of a crystal, imagine what your persistent thoughts are doing to the water inside your own cells. This is why the 2-cup method is so powerful. We are going to use water as a quantum carrier for your new intention. Stay tuned, because I'm about to show you how to charge your water so that every cell in your body begins to vibrate at the frequency of your dream life. Now, let's get into the core protocol of the 2-cup masterclass. To perform this quantum jump, you will need a few simple things: 2 clear glasses, some water, a pen, and 2 pieces of paper or sticky notes. This is a ritual that should be done when you are alone and in a state of quiet focus. As Neville Goddard would say, you must enter the silence. This isn't just trying something out. It is a decoration to the universe that you are officially checking out of your old reality. Step 1 is the preparation. Take your 2 glasses and place them on a table in front of you. Take your 2 pieces of paper. On the first piece of paper, you are going to write your current reality. This is the version of your life you are leaving behind. Be honest, but don't be emotional. If you are in debt, write debt. If you are lonely, write alone. If you feel stagnant in your career, write stuck in job. Tape this label to the first glass and fill it with water. This water now represents the old frequency of your life. It holds the vibration of your current struggles. Step 2 is labeling the desired reality. Now, take the second piece of paper. This is your destination. You are going to write your desired reality. But here is the Neville Goddard secret. You must write it in the present tense, as if it is already a fact. Don't write, I want to be rich. Write, financial abundance, or I am earning $10,000 every month. If you want love, write, deeply loved, or healthy soulmate relationship. Tape this label to the second glass, which should be empty. This empty glass is the void, the space waiting to be filled by your new intention. Pause for a moment and look at these 2 glasses. The one on the left is your past. The one on the right is your future. Step 3 is the pouring and the charge. This is where the magic happens and where you must be incredibly focused. Pick up the glass with the current reality label. Look at it and acknowledge that this version of you has done its job, but it is time to move on. Slowly and mindfully, begin to pour the water from the old glass into the new, desired reality glass. Listen to the sound of the water. As the water fills the new glass, I want you to pause. Stop everything. Close your eyes, hold the desired reality glass between your palm, and take a deep breath. With the water now in the desired reality glass, I want you to imagine your future self. See the version of you that already has the money, the love, and the health. Feel the emotions of that version of you, the relief, the joy, the absolute certainty. Imagine those emotions flowing out of your heart and into the water in that glass. You are literally charging the water with your new intentions, just like Dr. Emoto's love crystals. Spend a full minute or 2 doing this until the water feels different to you, heavy with the weight of your success. Step 4 is the consumption. Now, you must internalize this shift. Take the glass with the desired reality label, the water that you have now charged with your new intention. Drink the entire glass. As the water moves down your throat, imagine it being absorbed by every single cell in your body. Remember Dr. Emoto's crystals? You are now filling your 70% water body with the high-frequency vibration of your goal. You are becoming a living, breathing match for that new timeline. Once the glass is empty, take the current reality label, rip it up, and throw it away. Keep the desired reality label in a place where you will see it often, or put it in your pocket as a reminder that the jump is complete. Let me share a story of how this worked for a man named Mark. Mark was a freelance graphic designer who had been stuck in a financial loop for 3 years. No matter how hard he worked, he could never seem to make more than $2,000 a month. He was exhausted and started to believe that this was just his lot in life. He decided to try the 2-cup method. For his current reality, he wrote, struggling freelancer. For his desired reality, he wrote, successful studio order, $10,000 per month. He performed the jump with total focus and drank the water. Now, pay close attention, because this is where most people get discouraged. For the first 3 days, nothing happened. But on the 4th day, he received a wrong number phone call from a woman looking for a high-end agency. Instead of hanging up, he felt an intuitive nudge to say, I actually run a studio that specializes in exactly what you need. That single accidental call turned into a $5,000 contract, which led to a referral that hit his $10,000 goal within 30 days. Mark didn't work harder. He shifted his frequency, and the universe rearranged itself to match his new water vibration. This is what happens when you stop fighting the 3D world and start commanding the 4D world, just as Neville Goddard taught. Now, let's talk about how to keep that energy strong every single day. This is the daily 1-cup ritual. Most people do the 2-cup method once, and then they start to doubt themselves a few days later, when the 3D world doesn't change immediately. To prevent this, Neville Goddard suggested that we must constantly occupy the new state. To do this, every night before you go to bed, I want you to fill a single glass with fresh water. Place a label on it that represents your desired reality. Before you set it down, hold the glass in both hands, close your eyes, and spend 1 to 2 minutes imagining your new reality as if it is happening right now. Feel gratitude. Then, place that glass on your nightstand and let it sit there all night. While you sleep with the intention of your wish fulfilled, that water is absorbing the ambient intention of your subconscious mind. In the morning, the very first thing you do, before you check your phone or look at the news, is drink that charged water. This ensures that you start every day at the frequency of your new reality rather than your old problems. Drinking that charged water with your emotions and intentions will ultimately change the water crystals in your body. Your intentions and your desires will be stored in the memory of your body, which will create a positive atmosphere and align your subconscious with the universe to achieve your dream life. You might be wondering, is it really this simple? And the answer is yes, because your subconscious mind loves simple, symbolic acts. Your conscious mind is the one that makes things complicated with how and when. But when you drink that water, you are bypassing all the logic and going straight to the source. You are telling the universe, the order is placed, and the delivery is already inside of me. Neville Goddard used to say that we must live in the end. Drinking the charged water every morning is the ultimate way to live in the end, because you are literally consuming the end result before your day even begins. But I have to give you a warning, and this next part is vital if you want your jump to stick. After you perform the 2-cup method, the 3D world might try to test you. You might wake up the next morning and see the same old bills or the same empty bed. This is what Neville Goddard called the bridge of incidence. It is the period where the old reality is fading out and the new one is fading in. If you see your old problems and say, "It didn't work," you immediately snap back into your old timeline. You must act as if the jump was 100% successful. You must refuse to give power to the empty glass of your past. Your only job is to stay in the feeling of the desired reality water you just drank. I want to give you another example, this time for a relationship leap. I had a client named Elena who had been single for 5 years and felt invisible to men. She did the 2-cup method, moving from invisible and alone to deeply loved and cherished. She told me that the moment she drank the water, she felt a strange sense of peace she hadn't felt in years. She stopped looking for a partner because she felt like she already had one internally. 2 weeks later, she was at a coffee shop reading a book when a man sat down and started a conversation about the exact chapter she was reading. They had been together for 2 years now. Elena didn't find love by searching, she found it by shifting. She used the water to tell her body that she was already a loved one, and the world simply reflected that back to her. The same applies to the health leap. If you are constantly tired or dealing with chronic pain, your current reality water is charged with that frequency. By shifting to a limitless vitality cup, you are giving your cells a new set of instructions. Remember Dr. Emoto? He said your thoughts are the music your cells are dancing to. If you play the music of health and drink it in, your biology has no choice but to attempt to align with that new command. Neville Goddard always said that imagination is the only reality. In the 2-cup method is simply a physical tool to make your imagination feel more solid than the world around you. Don't forget to practice 1-cup ritual daily to make your intentions stronger. You are a powerful creator, and your body is the most sophisticated manifestation tool in the universe. By using the secrets of Dr. Emoto and the wisdom of Neville Goddard, you are taking the steering wheel of your life. The 2-cup method and the daily 1-cup ritual are your keys to the multiverse. I want you to claim your new timeline right now. I want you to tell the universe that you have officially shifted. Scroll down to the comments and write, "I am shifting to new reality." By writing these words, you are anchoring the energy of your jump and telling your subconscious that the old reality is over. I read every single comment, and I can't wait to hear about the syncs and miracles that start happening in your life after this ritual. But if you really want to take this to the next level, if you want to reach the state where you don't even need cups or rituals to change your life, you need to learn how to access the source code of the universe. To do that, you have to go beyond the physical world entirely. I've created a deep dive video called The Joe Dispenza Method, How to Create Your Future with Emotion. In that video, I explain how to manifest your desired life with emotions and intentions to create electromagnetic brainwaves. If this video helped you understand your true power, please like it, share it with someone who is feeling stuck, and subscribe to the channel. We are here to help you transform your reality from the inside out. This channel is not just about information, it's all about transformation. I post new and practical manifestation techniques every week, So subscribe to our channel and let's manifest our desires together. Let's grow together. I'll see you in the next timeline.